A strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. A stick header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's been given away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. De Ligt. That has not gone well. De Ligt is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. It's a pretty loose pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Looking for options for movement. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goulart showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There will be a throw-in. Kimmich. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Lewandowski. Ambitious ball here. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's played through for him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. Oh, some tackle that. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's slung out wide. Goulart with a definite foul there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Madrid are down to 10 men. Yamal. Villanova looking to hit the byline here. Well, that pass isn't the best. So a team in desperate pursuit of salvation, and the job not quite yet done. These are nervous times.
Yeah, the final whistle couldn't come sooner.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Numero 11, numero 20.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Il numero 10, il numero 15.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Time and again they are repelled.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way. There's the shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Now it's Rafael Leao. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Sends it crossfield. Driving, and the finish! Oh, well played, exemplary that. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Desperate defending required here. Kimmich plays it short. Pedri! And again! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
So, this to restore parity. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Referee's given a throw. Well, nicely intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni is there to clear. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. That is great defending, so alert. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is out of play. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we can all be guilty of losing ourselves in games like this, Peter, but really, that's the last thing you want.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's McAllister. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Raul. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Out to the left it goes. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Messi. Now the delivery. And once more he proves... And he shoots! Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. And it's gone back to the keeper. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Mbappe! Dispatched clinically. Feel the relief, just feel it. He felt obliged, and he did oblige. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need. when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Rafinha. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He is through here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great vision. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? It's not an especially good pass, that. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Raul. Just eases him off the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Messi does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. Drives it in. Well, that has not gone well. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's a very decent... And Messi! That's a half-decent try. Bruno Fernandes. Camavinga with the slide tackle there. Chouameni played through into space. The less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bruno Fernandes! Not the most convincing of passes. Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Here's a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? And Messi! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And the pass is intercepted. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. In towards the back step. It's a mighty effort! Early ball out from the back. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to play it through. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's surging through. Haaland is fouled. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess.
Messi! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Mbappe, Brahim Diaz. Van der Ven was in no mood for any of that. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Delivers with whip. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Mbappe is onto this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe! Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he latch on to this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crossed in once more. And he's there to get it away. And that's gone loose. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, whatever about the intent in that or not, you really shouldn't be making the situation any worse. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. The end of the game. Reflections.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where there is...
Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, we're underway. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And that is out of play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great challenge, time to perfection. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Romario. And he's running through. Romario! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through, driving through the middle. And the finish! It's a pretty loose... Has another go! And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have a free kick. It's a quick one. Great ball, and he's in here. Danger averted for now. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. And that's aimed into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. And he was quick to react. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's gone searching crossfield. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Over to the left. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Camavinga gathers from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! It's a smartly directed ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pepe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Chouameni, ambitious ball here. Caceres cuts out the pass. Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Looking to play him in. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Spread out to the left. And he's had it nicked away. Gattuso has a look and plays it forward. Works it forward. Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Bellingham. He's shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play.
He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's been taken short. And this is Raul! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's been shifted off it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Messi chasing after it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's got the beating of his man. He's looking wide. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Raul. Defending was strong and firm. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Raul. Back into the middle. Bellingham. No, it's not getting there. Khan getting this one clear. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.621 espectadores.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's Thuram. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Real chance! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. He's found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is it. Eto'o! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So their 4th corner of the game. That's really well manoeuvred. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Takes a shot! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's beaten the last man. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to get it clear. And they've got a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line. Well, nicely intercepted. And that will be the final act. Madrid found it all too much in the end. They came into the day with one mission. It's a mission they could not fulfill. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I felt this was inevitable. You don't get to this point unless you are poor consistently, and so it's proven. They were never in a good place from a confidence perspective, and I didn't really fancy their chances at any stage.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.